Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back. Hello, that's right. I'm back with my little Florence because Florence doesn't nap, like I've said previously, and it's hard to film content. It gets dark really quick, so I don't have the time to film in the evenings. So we just have to make do with this little sausage today. So funny. Also, probably can hear the guinea pigs in the background. It's all popping off, and also I've got a chest infection and I feel like I've been ill for like 2 months and I just can't seem to get better. So we've got guinea pigs, Florence, croaky voice Jess here today to show you what I've got the children for their book advent this year. So if you're new to my channel, I do the book advent every single year. It's something that I saw someone do, couldn't tell you who, and I've just done it every single year since P was, I think she was 1. Can we stop please? So the ages of my children now are 6 and 1.5. Florence will be 2 in March, which I cannot believe, the fact she's almost 2. I've got so many books in the attic that are left over from P, like flat books and stuff. I just don't think Florence is ready for them, and I'm not going to put them in the book advent and wrap up 50 books for the sake of it. I'm sort of over that now, and I wasn't going to do it this year because the children, they just don't need it. But I just can't not do it yet. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I think this year for Florence is going to be really special. Please don't put cheddar crumbs everywhere. Thank you. So I've just got to continue it for a year or 2 more. Some of them were P's and they've just been up in the attic for a couple of years. Some of them I've got from charity shops or from Facebook Marketplace or wherever other secondhand places that I get books from. Have a look at the stash. I'm going to go through Florence's books first, just because she's here, and then I can give them to her. Books, I know. Should we leave those ones because they're yays? And we've got these ones here for you, okay? Okay. Good girl. So, like I said, these ones are all P's old ones, and I've got so many more in the attic, but I just don't need to give them all to her now, and I don't have the space. I've got a 4-shelf small Billy bookcase. I need to upgrade it, but I can't get to IKEA. I don't have the time, so we're just gonna make do for now. So the first one is Pepper's Christmas. I think I got this from a charity shop years ago. Book, you can have it in a minute. Careful of the tripod. Good girl. So it's just this really nice board book. Florence is definitely like a board book needer. Needer? That's not a word. She needs to have a board book. I've had to say goodbye to a couple of P's books where she's just ripped flaps or she's just ripped pages. In a minute. Yes, you can have Peppa Pig in a minute. So board books are essential at the moment, which again is why I haven't brought down many flat books from the attic. So this is just about Peppa Pig. Book, that's right. Gets Father Christmas, down the chimney. You know the spiel. So we've got Peppa's Christmas. Here we go, baby girl. Do you want to sit down? Sit down and read your book, okay? Good girl. Well done. And then I've got Farm Babies. I don't know if this one was P's or not. I don't think it was. I think I got this from a charity shop when I was pregnant. So it's like a touchy-feely one, I think. No, has it got a pop-up at the end? Oh, it's got touch and feel at the back. It's by Rod Campbell. Farm Babies, like I said. Just animals, things like this. Rabbits. I love these books. And these are the type of books. Do you want this one? These are the type of books that I keep, and they'll just be kept in the attic until my children have children, which I know is really weird, but my parents did it for me and I want to do that for mine. So we've just got some classics here which I just had to pull out for her. They're just the best ones and I love them so much. So we've got Peepo by Janet and Alan Alberg. I love this book. I remember it off by heart. I love all the illustrations. They're so beautiful, just so classic. It's such a lovely book, and I think Florence will love it. And I'm really sorry about Florence. And I also think that P will love reading it to her as well. Shh, shush, shush. I also think that P is going to love reading to Florence this year because P is a fantastic reader and that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the children and for myself. Next by Janet and Alan Allberg is Each Peach Pear Plum. Again, another classic. I Spy Tom Thumb, Tom Thumb in the cupboard, I Spy Mother Hubbard. Like, I literally haven't read this for years. I don't really know why I took them off P's shelf. I just found they're not babyish at all because the illustrations are beautiful. I just found that P was never reaching for a board book. So maybe I should replace these with paperbacks, but I just love a board book. So we've got those. And then the next one was secondhand years ago when I had P. And again, Janet and Alan Allberg, and this is the babies catalogue. And this one I just love. It's very basic, but it just yes, babies. Sorry, like toys. It's just a lovely book to look at, and it's classic, it's old school, and I just love it. So if you're watching this and you don't have kids, or you've got a young child to buy for, I just really recommend getting some classic books if they don't have them. Because they're so special. Right, I need a coffee break. The last one that I have got for Florence, I didn't actually realise she had this little, depending on how I feel closer to the time, because I've still got a month to go whilst filming, I might pop down a couple more and maybe just do maybe like a couple days of like a double book advent. I don't know, we'll see. Is We're Going on a Bear Hunt. Again, an absolute classic, sort of like a singy, songy, rhymey book. You all know this. It's beautiful. I love it. And I'm really excited to have these books back on our shelf. Florence hasn't been ready to read books yet, as in like sit down and listen to stories or like sing along or clap along, and I think she's finally getting there. So that is what I've got for Florence. Moving on to P, like I said, I wasn't going to do it because P's reading style in this last year has changed completely. So when I did it last year, she'd just started reception, whereas now she started year 1, and she's absolutely killing it when it comes to reading. She is on, currently when filming, she's on stage 8, Purple. I don't know how that reflects on other children, but I know she's quite far ahead for her age group. I'm very proud and happy with her progress and how well she's doing it. So having said that, she doesn't really reach for a children's paperback book anymore, like the picture books. I don't know what it is. I don't know why she just doesn't really read them anymore. We don't really sit down and read those types of books together anymore either, because we're mainly doing school reading, and then she does like independent reading herself. So it's a hard balance. It's a hard age, I think. Like she's 6, but she's very independent 6. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you found the slight change in when your children started school. So I've got a selection for her, and then I've got a couple more. So this one, I'll start off with at the top, is 1 Year with Kipper by Mick Inkpen. I love the Kipper books. I never actually got the collection for P. I don't really know why. She was never really interested in them. Like, I used to get them from the library and stuff, and she never really read them. But this one's really special, and I've kept it for a while. Years, let's say. Just simply because P's now learning, like, the date and months and seasons and things like that. So I thought this would be a really nice like visual representation. So this is 1 Year with Kipper, and you basically have a spread of a page about the year. So in January, obviously they're wearing hats because it's cooler. In February, it snowed. In June, it was nice and sunny. I'm so sorry about my cough. August, he's at the beach. So it just sort of, it's just a really lovely book. November, when it's like quite spooky. I love it. I can't remember how much I paid for it, probably about 50p or a pound. I just think it's beautiful. So I think she's going to really enjoy that one. And obviously Florence will look through these with us as well. Next one is a Paddington one. This is 50p. And this is the classic Paddington. It has got, is it an audio book? yeah, it's got an audio book of the story, which again is probably why I bought it, because P used to listen to a lot of audiobooks. Since they now share a bedroom, not so much, but I'm still happy that they've got it. It was 50p, like I said, and it's the original story of the bear from Peru, and we love Paddington in this house. These books, again, they're quite a long story. I have got more of these in my book stash, which is very minimal now. I haven't been buying books for a very long time, like since Rona hit last year. I rarely go out and buy books and stuff now. I don't know what it is. It sort of taught me to do essential trips. Does anyone else find that? Whereas previously I used to just go to the charity shop because I didn't have much else to do. Boo, hello. So it's very small writing but beautiful illustrations. So she's got that one. What else have we got? This is, we've also got an Angelina ballerina. She's got one of these before. I think I gave it to her last year. She really liked it. So this is 2 books in one. Florence has come back in, so again, apologies for the little voice in the background. So this is what this one looks like. It's again a beautiful classic drawing in a book. I love it. I think she had the Palace one last year, and she really likes this, so she's got that one again second hand. Oh no, I've got a couple of brand new ones. I forgot about these. I've got one Christmas book, which might seem a little bit strange to only give like a couple of Christmas books in an advent, but I don't want the entire book advent to be full of festive books, because a lot of our Christmas books go up in the attic once Christmas is done, and then they come down again in December, so it's like a refresh, I guess. So we've got Mrs. Pepper Pot's Christmas. She actually received a couple of normal Mrs. Pepper Pot books last year for her book advent, and she wasn't overly fussed about them. She didn't really read them apart from the day that she got them, so I've literally just given them to my friend to give to her daughter in the book advent, because her daughter likes Mrs. Pepper Pot. Second hand one is Spinderella. Is it Spinderella? Yeah. Julia Donaldson. You saying Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about all this distraction. I just know this video is absolute carnage. Spider, 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 spider. Florences, do you like spiders?
Yeah.
No, you don't. Anyway, so this was 50p from a charity shop, and it's about this spider. Florence, that's enough now. It's about this spider that does counting. I know it's a lovely story, and I think this is like brand new. It's immaculate condition. You're so annoying. Yeah, so I love this one. It's a really nice one, and P loves Julia Donaldson. Then we have got another classic, which I can't believe the children don't have on their bookshelf, which is Owl Babies. I haven't read this since I was a child, so I don't know. I can't really remember what happens. I just feel like they wake up and their mum's not there and she's gone to go and get food, and then they get really scared and then the mum comes home. I just know it's a classic. I remember it from my childhood. I absolutely love it. So this is Owl Babies by Martin Waddell. And I got this from the Works back in the summer for £2. The last Christmas book I got this in a shop in Norwich, and it's closed down since. There was where the old Kath Kidston shop was, it then got made into a really lovely bookshop, and then it got shut down. So, and this is Seek and Find Christmas, Bloomsbury Activity Books. It was 99p. And it's sort of like a Where's Wally type thing, which she absolutely loves doing at the moment. We've had Where's Wally for probably like 4 years. She's always loved them, but this year, well, most recent months, she's really getting into them. She loves having them in bed, which I'm fine with. And it just sort of has festive things to look for, or like festive scenes. So snowman party, can you find a CD, pancake, sandwich, telephone, I don't even know what it is, a UFO, shoe, watermelons. You've got things like that. it's just a nice little book that can keep her active, like keep her entertained, I should say. And then there's like an additional thing down at the bottom. A friendly witch is whizzing around, can you find her? So she'll love that. And for 99p, it's a really nice little festive book. So I really like that one. I'm glad I got that. There was one on Amazon that I wanted to get. I remember getting it from the library ages ago. I think it's Can You Find Santa's Pants or something, but I think that's a really hard one. Anyway, next I've got a couple, little bit of a collection. I actually own all of these, and I was just going to do all Princess Poppy for the book advent for her, but I just thought she'd get really bored. So I'm not sure how I'm going to play it out, because like I said, I've got about 10 more in the conservatory. So I just picked out a couple that I thought she'd love, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the others, whether I just wrap them up for Christmas, I don't know. So Princess Poppy, I have had these books, let everyone take a guess. I've had them since P was probably about, I want to say like 10 months, maybe a little bit older. I remember buying them on the Works. It was my first order from the Works, and I found these books and I thought they were beautiful, and I'm finally giving them to her like 5 years on, which is crazy. These books are beautiful. She has a couple already on her shelf and she loves them. So they're Princess Poppy, Every Little Girl is the Princess, and then they've got obviously the different ones. We've got Twinkle Toes, Snowflake, this one was second hand, The Play, Ballet Shoes, and Flower Princess. If I turn it over, you can see all the other ones that they do, and these books are just beautiful. So I think this one has got it. Some of them have got envelopes in at the front with like a little note. You see that? I'll get it out for you. It's just like a little note, how to make a snowflake. You see that? And it says, "Hi, I'm Poppy. If you want to be a true princess just like me, you should always take care of other creatures when they need your help. But when they feel strong again, you have to let them go. Love, Poppy." I mean, I don't quite, P's not going to be getting wildlife and setting it free, but it's just a nice little thing, isn't it? I know that I would love that as a 6-year-old. So you've got a little envelope, and then at the start of every book, you have like who's featuring in the book, which again I love. So in this one, we've got Princess Poppy, Saffron, David, Snowflake, the Deer, Mum and Honey. We have a map of Honeypot Hill, which is where she lives. I mean, can we just take a minute to appreciate the detail of this book? Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. I would spend hours looking at this as a child, and then I would like read this and pretend like that I'm playing in this like fictional world. And again, Flower Princess, we've got Grandpa, Mum, Saffron, Granny Bumble and Honey. They're just beautiful stories. The illustrations are stunning, and I just love them. I just think they're the perfect book for like a 6 or 7-year-old, maybe 8. I just think they're lovely. They've got lovely morals to the story, and I just love them. And I hope she will too. So she's got 5 of those. I'll space them out during the book advent, and I just know she's gonna love them. Yeah, leave a comment below and let me know what you think I should do with the other 10 that I've got. Do I keep them for next year? I don't know what to do. And then finally, I've got another like mini collection for P. I got these on Facebook Marketplace. When did I get them? Not lockdown, but last summer, last year. I got a massive bundle. You'll see some of those books in probably like 2 years time, because I got a massive bundle of Rainbow Magic, Early Reader, normal ones, and Daisy. I don't know if any of you know of the Daisy books, I'm sure you will. So I've got P, the Early Reader ones for this book advent. These are the sort of books that she tends to gravitate towards when she's in bed. So she'll quite like Where's Wally, and then something like this. We call these big girl books because they're not a picture book. But the thing I love about the Early Reader ones is that they are colourful. And then the normal Rainbow Magic ones are just like a generic book, whereas these have pictures on the page. We've got nice colourful illustrations, and it's just that next step up. And I can imagine she might not be necessarily ready for it as of December, but give it until like March, then I'm sure she'll then build up her confidence. Do you know what I mean? So like I said, I got this in a massive bundle for, I think it was like £7 for like 15 books. It was an incredible deal. I don't know where you can buy these from brand new. I would imagine like Amazon, eBay, bookshops. I don't know. I know you can get like the normal ones. I've seen them in Poundland recently, but the early reader ones I think are a little bit harder to find. So we have got Shannon the Ocean Fairy, which is that one. We have got Summer the Holiday Fairy, which is that one. Flora the Fancy Dress Fairy. Florence the Friendship Fairy, so she'll love this one because of our little Florence. Destiny the Pop Star Fairy. And finally, Kylie the Carnival Fairy. There we are. So everything for the book advent this year. I can't believe I've just filmed Book Advent 2021. I've been doing this for years, and now I'm doing it for 2 children. It just feels very, very odd. I've now got to sit and wrap all of these and get it all ready, get it all prepped. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you're doing the book advent, whether you feel like your child's got too much. You know what? I'd really bloody appreciate it if someone did me a book advent. Maybe one year I will get one myself, because I would absolutely love that. That would be amazing. I might get Neil to do that for me next year. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you do it. Let me know if you think it's excessive. Let me know where you get your books from. Also, any sort of next step books recommendations would be really helpful for me. So obviously we're starting on these. She likes Isadora Moon, which is like a little vampire girl. We've got a couple of those, but that's all I've got. So any next step books would be really, really appreciated, because I feel a little bit out of my depth now because there's so many and I don't know where to start. I'm gonna leave you all in peace. I'm so sorry for the chaos at the start with Florence and the noise, but I just don't have a choice anymore. So I hope you're all okay. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.